What's going on to my fellow comic book fans? Here's another segment of Comic Books Reader's Digest. And today we are going to discuss the book that I just read, which was actually pretty damn good. And it's a pretty popular comic book, Spawn. This one in question is called Spawn Vengeance, The Life and Death of Al Simmons by Todd McFarlane. Illustration by Jason Sean Alexander. And I gotta say, this is one of the best books I read since the Venom and Punisher series. I have to say, like, Spawn has always been the comic book that I should have read that I should have read more often, but I just never got around to it because I read so much of Marvel shit. But I'm really about to start getting into reading some more Spawn stuff because I want to read the whole collection of his story arc. Of course, I've seen the movie, the HBO show, but I never got really into the comics. But after this read, I think I'm gonna give it a go. So basically, in this story arc of Spawn, a lot of things has happened. Um, a lot of years has passed since he supposedly, well, he killed Malboja finally. Um, and in the midst of that, something happened along the lines to where he kind of merged. So, okay, he kind of put the war between heaven and hell in a kind of a stalemate. He did something, I guess, after defeating Malboja, caused some kind of dimensional rift to the point now you had the angels and the demons all living on Earth. Yeah, crazy, right? And they are pretty much disguised as humans, kind of like the Marvel version of the Scrolls being disguised within the humans of Earth. So it's kind of like that. And Spawn's been playing chess on both sides. He's been playing chess with the agents from heaven and the agents of hell. So he wants to be basically he don't want to be controlled by neither. He don't want to pick neither side. He want to be sort of the wild card, and he wanted to defend the human race. That's the side he's really on. So he's not basically into this whole he has held powers, but he has the heart of kind of like heaven. Well, I want to say heaven. He's an anti-hero, so he did a lot of bad to the point he's already damned. But into helping humans selfishly, that kind of put him in that tier of pearly gates kind of vibe. So his main drive though, what pretty much got him going is somebody murdered his wife Wanda. Yeah, somebody killed his wife, and he's out to seek revenge. Also, I didn't even know this, but he has two brothers. He has an older brother, Mark, who's actually worked for the FBI. And he has a younger brother named Richard, who apparently has was killed mysteriously. It's the same way Wanda is killed. Cheyenne's missing. So somebody kidnapped, his, I would say, his stepdaughter or biological daughter, because to me, I always felt like she had a more bond towards Al Simmons than she had with Terry Fitzgerald. I always felt like Cyan, in some way or fashion, was always Spawn's daughter. Don't ask me. That's just one of my things. I wish they would have went in that direction. Like I can understand him dying and Terry Fitzgerald ended up, picking up the pieces with Wanda and stuff like that. But the whole kid thing, I felt like Spawn's that should have been Spawn's daughter off rip. It would have made an interesting family dynamic too because he gets killed, goes to hell for years, comes back, realized Wanda done moved on, had a kid mysteriously. Well, not mysterious, but she could have been pregnant during the time Al Simmons was killed. So I always felt like that should have been a better. That would have made a better story arc. But So yeah, Cyenne's missing. One brother's dead. The other one works for the FBI, and Terry Fitzgerald himself is not speaking on behalf of what's going on. And the biggest thing in this, I don't want to really spoil too much. Give it a little bit. I'm gonna say just read this book. This is a must read. Um, the only thing I can say I could spoil is that again, Spawn has created some kind of rift between heaven and hell to where all the angels and demons now living on earth under the disguise of humans. But there's more to it. There's something that he does that causes an even bigger uh, rift actually on earth. But you guys read and you'll find out. This is just a review of saying read the book. The book is epic. Epic as fuck. Um, yeah, and the villains in this. Oh, of course, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Violator, he's not dead. He's not dead. Um, don't ask how. I forget how he come back, but I know it was established somewhere in one of the comics. I just never got a chance to read it. But somebody told me, and I forgot how he came back. But this was actually a good fucking book, man. A lot was going on in this, and it shed a lot of light on Spawn, on Al Simmons' past that I really didn't know too much about because the movie only gave so much, and HBO movie TV show only gave us so much. Oh, and yeah, this is what I wanted to say. So there's a certain character in this who I think might have been the one to kill uh Spawn's wife. Now you probably I don't know. It's hard to say because I kind of want to give you a clue on this. But I'm gonna say this: it's always the ones who knows you the best that be the ones to cut the wound into you the deepest. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that. So there is somebody in there who I feel is the biggest suspect in Spawn's wife being killed or murdered. And wait until you, because I'm telling you, you're gonna read, you're gonna think the same way I am. You're gonna be like, oh shit, I think it's him. But I could be wrong. But it's like a lot of evidence is kind of building up to where that revelation might be that character. So, like I said, you read it, you're gonna be like, "Holy shit," you know. And like I said, it's an epic book. I'm gonna start again if they're gonna have more books following along this book. I'm definitely gonna be picking it up. Definitely, definitely. So my rating on this book, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Definitely. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Illustration was on top tier, as most modern illustration on these comic books are, especially like the Spider-Mans, the Venoms, X-Men's. All the illustration on there is pretty top notch, top tier. So yeah, check out this book. Again, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to me. Let me know after you read this book. Give me your thoughts and opinions about the book. If you liked it, give me your gripes about it. And yeah, stay tuned for more comic book reviews from the Comic Book Readers Digest. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day or night, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.